Hi, my name is Jamie Rue, and today is the first day of Camp NaNoWriMo. Okay, so far I've written 1,958 words. I started writing at midnight yesterday? Midnight today? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. 12 a.m. on July 1st. That's when I started writing. I got a little bit into chapter 2. That's about where I am. I'm going to talk about changes to my novel, because this is the third draft of this novel, and while I'm going to continue to be very vague about my novel, I'm gonna say, big changes that are happening and why I don't feel super weird rewriting this novel for the third time. For one, the main character changed. I liked my main character from the past two drafts, but I liked another character better, so I put her in as the main character and got rid of my main character entirely. So for this purpose, I'm just gonna call my old main character Jane and my new main character Stacy. I don't know, random names. Jane was not interesting enough to me. Jane had absolutely no problems, really. Jane was just kind of the narrator, and I didn't like that. But Stacy had been through some stuff, and Stacy was more interesting as a character in all aspects. Honestly, my guy character, I'm gonna call him David. David was a lot more interesting than Jane, so that was a problem. My main character should be interesting, right? You should, care about your main character. That's generally, what novels are supposed to make you do. You should be rooting for them, at least some of the time. And, Stacy is now my main character, and I've mixed some of Jane's attributes into Stacy, but it's still, Stacy's story is there, and that's interesting, and that is what's keeping me moving. And so there's gonna be, in my novel, a lot more angsty stuff, a lot more shouting, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I'm a pantser, so I'm not totally sure where my novel's going. I just know that it's going in a different direction. Other major changes that are happening to my story. My story was very science heavy, even in the second draft. The first draft was pretty science heavy, but then the second draft was science heavy too. I'm gonna try to lighten up on that. Science is still a big part of my story, but no one knows what a neutrino is. I'm a nerd, so I know what a neutrino is, but if you just pick up a book and you want to read, neutrinos are not what you're gonna care about. You care about the characters and you care about the plot. You don't care about the science behind the way that things work. I don't even know why I said neutrinos. Neutrinos is not the word that I meant. No one cares about that kind of stuff. Everyone just wants to know what's going on with the character. I'm getting rid of some of the sciencey terms, which is good actually, because I'm not totally aware of the sciencey terms. I could have been using them wrong. And I would tell you some other changes, but that would give away the plot of my story a little bit, and I'm kind of paranoid about that stuff. I haven't told my best friend what my story's about. So, that being said, I'm looking forward to writing all of July. I'm gonna get back to writing now. I hope everyone has a brilliant writing day. Bye!